Well, the first man to attack today was Alexei Lutsenko, already in the breakaway on stage 4, and he soon had several riders on his tail. The first climb was 6.4 kilometres at 7%, so the perfect springboard for a strong group to go up the road. Stage winners at Vine and Marc Soler managed to get into the right move, but Marc Padun missed out. Thibaut Pinot also looking determined to be up there. Well, Vine picked up maximum points at the first summit ahead of Soler, becoming the virtual king of the mountains. And the breakaway really came together at kilometre 40 when Pinot joined the front group with his teammates Sebastian Reichenbach and Bruno Armirail. Mikel Landa was the highest placed on GC, 6 minutes and 33 down on Evenepoel. Also in there, Rein Taaramäe, who wore the red jersey last year, Lucas Hamilton and Mads Pedersen hunting green jersey points. With Quick-Step Alpha Vinyl pacing the peloton, the 10 leaders soon opened up a gap of around 4 minutes. Vine continuing to rack up the KOM points on the second and third climbs, with nobody challenging him from the breakaway. Unfortunately, the man who was wearing the polka dot jersey this morning, Victor Langelotti of Burgos BH, was forced to abandon the race after an early crash. The gap holding steady at 4 minutes, with Groupama FDJ setting the pace in the breakaway, which contained no fewer than 6 former stage winners on La Vuelta. Vine and Soler have both tasted success at this 2022 edition. Pinot won 2 stages back in 2018, while Landa triumphed on a big mountain stage in 2015. Taaramäe was first to the summit of Picon Blanco last year, a decade after his stage win on La Farapona, and finally Lutsenko won a punchy stage in 2017. Well, the average speed for the first 2 hours was 39.4 kilometres an hour. Things in a bit of a holding pattern, with Vine improving his KOM haul to 27 points, and the gap still at 4 minutes with 50k to go. Well, after hauling his way over all of these climbs, it was finally time for Mads Pedersen to get his reward.
Here is the intermediate sprint. Mads Pedersen is going to be the first rider. He checks around to make sure that no one else is going to take the maximum points. The green jersey in La Vuelta changes hands from Sam Bennett to Mads Pedersen.
Job done for the Dane. The remaining breakaway riders were now focused on the stage victory, because even if the peloton had upped the tempo, they were still over 3 minutes back at the foot of the final climb. That was plenty for riders of this quality. Pedersen and Armirail soon sat up, leaving 8 men at the front. Meanwhile, the Ineos Grenadiers had moved to the front of the main bunch. The break's advantage was down to 2:15 when Lutsenko attacked, but once again it was Vine who proved the strongest, the Australian going solo. Theo Gegenhardt then put in a dig from the GC group, leaving Evenepoel without any teammates for the final few kilometres. Vine soon led Pinot and Soler by 30 seconds. The Spaniard dropped the Frenchman, but he was never going to catch the Aussie. The group of favourites reduced to Evenepoel, Roglic, Mas, Rodriguez and Yates. Vine soaring away to his second win in 3 days, and this time the cameras even picked it up.
The last little rise to the finish line for Vine of the Alpecin-Deceuninck team. He comes round the corner, he checks, he shakes his head in disbelief. In 3 days, this rider's won 2 stages. Vine wins at the top of this climb.
Evenepoel leading home Mas and Roglic 1 minute and 20 seconds after Vine. It looks like it's not going to be easy to divest the Belgian of that red jersey. Vine winning by 43 seconds from Soler and Taaramäe, with Pinot in 4th. Evenepoel was next to the line with Mas and Roglic, as Yates and Rodriguez lost a few seconds.